Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Emma. She is a girl who wants to learn English. Emma sits in her bright and cozy living room, a space filled with sunlight that streams through the large window. The room is decorated with simple, cheerful furniture. There is a comfortable sofa with soft cushions and a small wooden table in the center. On the table, a collection of colorful books is neatly arranged. Emma carefully selects an English book from the pile. She opens the book, her eyes scanning the first page with a mix of excitement and determination. A gentle smile spreads across her face as she looks up and says a hopeful hello to the world, ready to begin her language journey. Her room feels like a safe and happy place, the perfect starting point for her new adventure in learning. The air is filled with a sense of possibility, and Emma feels a surge of motivation. She knows the path ahead might have challenges, but she is prepared to face them with a positive attitude. The quiet hum of the house is her only companion as she takes her first step, her voice soft but clear in the still room. Emma decides to go to the park to practice her new language skills in a different environment. The park is a vast expanse of vibrant green grass, dotted with leafy trees that provide cool shade from the afternoon sun. She finds a quiet wooden bench near a flower garden and sits down, taking a deep breath of the fresh, clean air. She opens her English book again, its pages filled with words she is eager to master. She reads the words aloud, her voice a little hesitant at first, but growing stronger with each one. She points to the objects around her, practicing her vocabulary. Tree, she says, touching the rough bark of a large oak next to her bench. She looks up at the clear, endless sky and whispers, "Sky is blue." A small group of children are playing nearby, and their happy laughter echoes through the park, adding to the cheerful atmosphere. Emma feels a sense of peace and joy. Learning in this beautiful, natural setting makes the process feel less like a chore and more like a delightful exploration. She helps herself by repeating the words, correcting her own pronunciation, and celebrating each small success with a quiet smile. After her time at the park, Emma feels a bit thirsty and decides to go to a nearby cafe. The cafe is a small, inviting place with a warm and friendly atmosphere. The air is filled with the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee and sweet pastries. She walks up to the counter, feeling a little nervous but determined to use her English. The worker behind the counter greets her with a friendly smile. Emma takes a moment to read the menu board, then says clearly, "I want coffee." The worker nods and asks if she would like anything else. Emma thinks for a moment and adds, "And a cookie, please." She practices her English by having a short, simple conversation with the worker, asking about the different types of cookies available. The worker is patient and encouraging, which helps Emma feel more confident. She pays for her order and finds a small table by the window. As she sips her warm coffee and nibbles on her cookie, she feels a great sense of accomplishment. She practiced her English in a real-life situation and succeeded. This experience makes her feel happy and more motivated than ever to continue learning. The small victory in the cafe feels like a giant leap in her language journey. Later in the week, Emma visits the local library. The library is a large, quiet building filled with rows upon rows of books. The silence is comforting, creating a perfect environment for focused study. She heads to the section with easy English books designed for language learners. She carefully selects a few books with interesting covers and finds a comfortable chair at a large wooden table. She spends hours reading, her finger tracing the words as she whispers them to herself. The stories are simple but they open up a new world for her. She takes out a small notebook and a pen from her bag. Whenever she comes across a new word, she writes it down carefully, practicing the spelling. She uses a dictionary to look up the meanings and writes those down too. She feels a sense of purpose and dedication as she fills the pages of her notebook with new vocabulary. She looks around and sees other people reading and studying, and she feels like part of a community of learners. She whispers to herself a promise and a mantra: I can learn. The quiet, studious atmosphere of the library fuels her determination and reinforces her belief in her own ability to master the English language. The next day, Emma goes to her English class at school. She walks into the classroom and her teacher greets her with a warm and encouraging smile. The classroom is bright and decorated with educational posters and students' artwork. Emma takes her seat, feeling excited for the lesson. During the class, the teacher encourages everyone to speak English. Emma feels a little shy, but she remembers all her practice at the park, in the cafe, and at the library. When it's her turn, she stands up and speaks. She says her name clearly. My name is Emma. She then forms a simple sentence, talking about her day. I went to the library yesterday. The teacher listens attentively and then says, Good job, Emma. Those two words fill her with an incredible sense of pride. Her classmates also offer smiles and nods of encouragement. Being in a supportive environment where everyone is learning together makes a huge difference. She participates in group activities, practices conversations, and learns new things with her peers. The positive feedback from her teacher and the camaraderie with her classmates make her feel proud of her progress. She realizes that learning English is a journey, and she is happy to be on this path, growing more confident with each step she takes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and watch another video. Thank you. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is me at my home, getting ready to start my day. As I prepare for what lies ahead, my trusted companion, my bag, is sitting right here on my bed, waiting to be filled. I pick up my bag. Its familiar weight feels comforting in my hands. The zipper makes a soft sound as I pull it open, revealing the contents inside. It's like a little treasure chest of my daily life, a collection of items that will help me navigate the day. I always take a moment to look inside and make sure I have everything I need before I head out the door. It's a small morning ritual that brings a sense of order and preparedness to my routine. I carefully arrange each item, making sure everything is in its proper place. The process is almost meditative, a quiet start to what might be a busy and exciting day. Peeking inside, I see the collection of things that define my day-to-day existence, each one with its own purpose and story. It's a snapshot of my life, all neatly contained within the fabric walls of my bag. This is the moment I mentally check off my list, ensuring that nothing important is left behind. The scent of worn fabric and paper greets me, a familiar smell that signals the beginning of a new adventure. I run my hand over the cool, smooth surface of the items within, confirming their presence. My bag is more than just an accessory. It's an essential part of my daily journey, carrying not just objects, but also my readiness for the world outside. I love this part of my morning, the quiet contemplation before the day truly begins. It is a moment of calm before the storm of activities and responsibilities. Now that it is open, Let's take a look together at what I carry with me every day. Inside my bag, the first things you will see are my books. My books are my constant companions on my educational journey. I have a large, sturdy notebook with a vibrant cover, its pages filled with notes, thoughts, and ideas. I love the feeling of a fresh, empty page waiting to be filled with new knowledge. Alongside it, I always keep a sharp pencil, my favorite tool for writing and sketching. I find that using a pencil allows for more flexibility. I can easily erase and correct my work as I learn and grow. I use these tools every single day at school. They are indispensable for my classes, helping me capture the lessons and insights shared by my teachers. I am particularly passionate about my studies, and I find great joy in expanding my understanding of the world. I like to learn English and math. English class opens up new worlds through literature and helps me express myself more clearly and creatively. I love getting lost in stories and analyzing the beautiful ways authors use language. Math, on the other hand, challenges my logical thinking and problem-solving skills. There is a deep satisfaction in working through a complex equation and arriving at the correct answer. The aha moment when a difficult concept finally clicks is one of the best feelings. My notebook and pencil are the keys to unlocking these subjects, and they hold a very special place in my bag and in my heart. They represent my commitment to learning and my curiosity about the world around me. They are not just school supplies. They are tools for building my future, one lesson at a time. I make sure they are always neatly placed in my bag, ready for another day of discovery and intellectual exploration. Of course, a day of learning requires plenty of energy, so I also have food in my bag, tucked into a special side pocket. I have a crisp red apple. An apple is the perfect snack. It's healthy, refreshing, and easy to eat between classes. I love the loud crunch it makes with the first bite. Along with my apple, I have a carefully wrapped sandwich. My mom usually makes it for me in the morning, and it's always delicious. It gives me the substantial energy I need to stay focused during my afternoon lessons. Hydration is also incredibly important, so I never leave home without my reusable water bottle. It's a bright blue color, and I make sure to fill it with cold water before I leave. Staying hydrated helps me think more clearly and keeps my energy levels up throughout the entire school day. I eat my snack during the mid-morning break at school. It's a nice time to relax with my friends, chat about our day, and refuel before heading back to class. Having my own food with me means I always have something tasty and wholesome to enjoy. It's a little piece of home that I carry with me to school. I have a specific compartment in my bag just for my food items to keep them separate from my books and other belongings. This way, everything stays clean and organized. My apple, my sandwich, and my water bottle are my fuel. They keep my body and mind running, ensuring I can make the most of every learning opportunity that comes my way. They are just as important as my textbooks because without them, I wouldn't have the stamina to absorb all the new information. It's a simple but vital part of my daily preparation. Beyond my school supplies and snacks, I have a few other personal items in my bag. I have my phone in my bag, stored in a soft, protective pocket. My phone is my connection to my family and friends, And it's also a useful tool for looking up information or checking my schedule. It's important to have it with me in case of an emergency or if I need to coordinate with my parents after school. Next to my phone, you'll find my keys. I have my house key on a cute keychain that a friend gave me. Having my own key gives me a sense of responsibility and independence. And of course, I have my wallet. Inside my wallet, I keep a little bit of pocket money and my school ID card. It is important to have these with me for any small purchases or to identify myself at school. These things are incredibly important to me. They are my personal essentials, the items that help me manage my life outside of the classroom. I am very careful with them, and I always make sure they are secure. I keep them safe in my bag, usually in a zippered compartment where I know they won't fall out or get lost. My phone, my keys, and my wallet represent my connection to the world and my growing independence. They are symbols of trust and responsibility. I double check for them every single morning before I leave, and I check for them again before I head home from school. Losing any of them would be a big problem, so I take extra care to protect them. They are the practical necessities that make my day run smoothly and safely. My bag acts as a safe house for these precious items, ensuring they are always with me when I need them. Now, with all my essentials carefully packed, my bag is ready. I do one final check, glancing inside to see my books, my food, and my personal items all nestled securely in their places. A sense of satisfaction washes over me. Everything is in order. I close my bag, pulling the zipper shut with a final, decisive zip. A smile spreads across my face. I am prepared, I am organized, and I am ready to take on the day. With my bag slung over my shoulder, I feel confident and equipped for whatever comes my way. I am ready to go to school, to learn new things, to see my friends, and to embrace the adventures of the day. This is what is in my bag. It's a simple collection of items, but each one plays an important role in my daily life, supporting my education, my well-being, and my independence. My bag is more than just a carrier of things. It's a reflection of my life as a student, a friend, and a growing individual. It tells a story of my daily routines, my priorities, and my preparedness for the world. As I walk out the door, the familiar weight on my shoulder is a comforting reminder that I have everything I need to succeed and enjoy the day ahead. And that is a wonderful feeling to start the day with. Thank you so much for watching What's in My Bag. If you enjoyed this video, please guide viewers, subscribe my channel, and watch to another video. Thank you. Bye.